Hello, hello. All right, we're back. We're back. Playing some Dredge. Oh, Team 17. They made Worms. I love Worms. Oh my god. If any of you have played Worms, we need to play Worms one day. I don't know much about this game, except that it's fishing. But it's supposed to be really good. Job listings. Angler wanted. Do people look for anglers? I thought you just were like self-employed if you were like an angler. He didn't see it coming. The mountain. There's even a worthless lighthouse. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. The short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to the Great Morrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. What a butt. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but if I've had a few, I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out over to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Oh. Okay, we're gonna undock. Oh, we actually get to control the boat. Okay, cool. Wait, so we fish? Start fishing. Hey! Another one. What's a trophy? Oh, because it's bigger. Oh. The man is sus, you think so? Oh, look at that. Hey, it's like Tetris. Can we rotate? We can. Oh, will it always tell us what we're gonna catch? I don't have the right equipment. Aww. don't know where I can put it. I can't put it. I gotta discard it. I'm out. I'm out of room. What do we do? Go back to town? Okay. You step out on the dock at Great Morrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. The fishmonger. You enter the squalid shack. On the fringe of the marketplace, the familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're a new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the old one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay for your fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different. But while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you've got there. Oh, yeah. Sell it. Oh, wait, that's what we want. We want to sell. Ooh, these ones are really good. We're standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this down by the dock. I'm sure someone like you could make use of it. Why don't you take it? What is it? Here's a component that could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. Okay. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipper I mentioned, she might be able to make some new modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Oh. Oh, we can... Engines. Well, let's go to the shipwright first. As you walk into the yard, you see a shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks at you briefly before turning back to her work. Oh, achievement. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take any damage from the rocks or any other damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hole she is currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. Plan ahead. Okay. Highway rods suited to catching fish that live in the shallows. Oh. Hydraulic rod is now available in stores. Oh, this is research. So if I go to the shipwright, yeah, look, she'll sell it to me now, but it costs a ton. Should we rest? Let's go get some more fish. Let me go back. I mean, I'm right by town. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Okay, what's the order? You asked for 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need a rod that can handle shallow water in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. You got any fish for that order? Yes. Yes. Let me go out. They need an eel too. Wait, what is this? Are these sharks? I don't have the right equipment. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Alright, we gotta go back to town. Is this our town? You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. Purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today? I do not. Alright, let's sleep. Sweet home. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Yes. Good. They should be pleased with these. One of them was rotten. I got another order. I was a little more curious. They want a couple squid and a whole black grouper. I don't see many people fishing squid these days. They often feed at night. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Have you got any fish for that order? I do have a squid, but I don't have a grouper. Oh, the mayor. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marl? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Okay. Hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check the compass on the map if you get lost. Okay, let's go out. These grouper. Let's try and catch one. Okay, let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper to peek inside. Can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. Want to pay you, I suppose? He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me, so surely you'll get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book out of his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat at any time. You know how lonely it can be. Okay. Let's go over here. This must be grouper. Oh, this looks like stingray. Oh, dang. What's over here? Don't have the right equipment. Dang. Oh, it's nighttime. It's nighttime, we gotta go. Why does it get so spooky at night? Actually, you think we can make it across? Let's make it across. Come on, we can make it. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ooh, the light. No. $51. Oh, that stingray's amazing. Mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I'm granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Okay. Still don't even have close to enough. A weighted line. Could catch larger and deeper fish. Yes. Storage. Let's see. Wait. This is the dry dock. dry dock, we can make some significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra spaceport, attachment points for equipment, even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects, lumber, metal scraps, and the sort. Yeah, how do I get them? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. Materials assigned towards upgrades will be stored. Upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what you need. Okay. So we can maybe we can catch those sharks now, huh? Apparently not. It's a bottle. Added to the cabin. Okay. I just read it as I pass time. Right, these sold for a lot. Let's get some of these. Actually, I'm wrong. They don't sell for very much. These are the ones. Hey. I'm gonna have to. Alright, let's go into town. Yes, I do. Right here. me to talk to you about a new business venture. We'll be considering crab pots. Found here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed up at the shipwright. Okay. It'll be pretty straightforward. Just drop it at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check up on him. Got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Lousy weather lately almost makes you not want to get out of bed, but you and I, we've got to do it, eh? We're what keeps people from going hungry. It's true. Whoa. Oh, he's got multiple crab pots. Oh, it's a message. Morning for the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and the colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took them more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept a keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he prepared a sunrise picnic. You can see the picnic basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket in front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Aw, cute. Cargo. My storage. Do we have enough money yet? How much money we got? We still don't have enough. Storage, crab pot. Oh, I see. Okay, that's how you do it. What the heck? A cyclopean flounder? Sprawling jellied mass spills from a single-eyed socket. What appears to be dark pupil is in fact the center of an egg. Interesting. I wonder if that's rare. workshop? The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Let's go inside. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. What do you want to do in here? Let's pick up items. You find some horrifying creations amongst the detritus. Oh, sign of ruin. It's simple with a deep carved and a small talisman that is sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. Okay. Blades of a grotesque engine are driven by pursuing heat. It beats in time with your own. What do you want to do in here? Pick up more items? Okay. Door is locked. Ooh. What? No. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of his stomach into a small shape that can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open, and from his stomach he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it across the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Oh. Well, I've never seen anything like that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, but I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. Oh, and he will. Nice. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so if I'm sure you'll find more before long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Nice. And it's looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me at Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you want to hear. I'll be waiting. Okay. South. Actually, no, I'm literally 10 cents away from... Okay, let's see. So south, that's this way. Alright, let's go. Hey, what is this? Woodflower serves to mark safe patches, dangerous rocks, and obscure hazards. Dim light provides a brief respite from the gloom of the night. Okay, good. Nice. Whoa. The man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding a old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. You have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Oh. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make necessary alterations. What do you say? Sure. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around the town about shipwrecks and other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Okay. You think we can make it? Let's rest. fish aren't rotten. Let me come back for that. That's a big boy. I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales were stuck to the cover. Alright, we have this boy. Go get the crabs. And while we're out, we'll get some fish. Ooh. A lumpy mackerel. Never a chance of to not reduce fishing stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Nice. This'll do. Glad you got used to that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. Have you seen some fish around here can develop odd deformities? What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? I don't know, they get sick? Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Have you got any? I do. Remember, any aberrant will suffice. I suggest I suspect they're all the same underneath. Fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. Why don't I take these two? They're of no use to me. Research parts. Do you hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. Interesting. Interesting. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. It looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. We can repair that here. You can repair this here. How do you repair it? Oh. There we go. Install this. Or it's barred, huh? So what it? Oh. You need out, Nola. Okay. Ooh, she gave me a book. She pulls a book from the toolbox nearby and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. Nice. 460. Hybrid allows for more flexible fishing style. Nice. Read off to have all the materials. Yeah, but I don't have any of the materials. What is it? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of the Greater Marl, where the current carries a wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from a patch of dark water. Can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you move on. Let's see. Yeah, who lives on Blackstone Island? I see a lot from up here, you know? I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. Interesting. Hear any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds up the lantern so that it shines brightly onto your face. Are you really standing here in front of me, or is this just another of the fog's tricks? You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful actually. It's gonna be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. That's not so bad here. He's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe I can help. Maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point. When you have anything, I'll pay you a visit when the job's done. Okay. I see a light. Now that is a very terrible shape. Oh, it's another bottle. Okay, this is the next day. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of the greater rock. The rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around a few times, and a few items fell overboard into the water. We do not see what they were, which is of some concern, but I believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. It's because she kept the thing from the... She kept the thing from that was from the old name. The keychain. Oh. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed in your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I'd feel more at peace if his memories were here with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specifically engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, it'd be in your debt. Anything else I could help you with? You know of any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on, but I do remember the old mariner in his final days. What an awful sight it was, screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back. He would cry over and over, begging anyone who would listen, howling into it to the wind. These days I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? Nope. Okay, we can make it. Oh. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? I bought $66. There you go. Thank you, sir. Okay, we're going to call it an episode here. We're going to keep the stream going, though, but I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I will be right back.